100,000 on a beat.
This is actually one of the biggest reasons why I personally stayed away from gear, and it's something a lot of people getting into bodybuilding don't realize. So you'd think that the bigger and leaner and stronger you get, the more and more satisfied you'll feel, but that's not really how it works. Because no matter how far you progress, not just in bodybuilding but in any area of life, your brain always adjusts to it and it just becomes your new normal. And in some cases, the opposite can happen where the better your physique becomes, the more stress it creates.
I never really was satisfied with my body. I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I don't know how this shit body can ever win. When I brag about myself, that's all bullshit.
Because now you're obsessing over every tiny detail, comparing yourself to those around you even more intensely than before, and you have more anxiety about holding on to your existing gains, and even more if you regress even slightly for whatever reason. And it's one thing if that happens to you as a natural. I mean, it's pretty normal to some extent for anybody who's pursuing a high level of success in any endeavor, but if you're enhanced, it's going to complicate things even further because now your accomplishments are hinging on the drugs. You're basically locked into taking them forever just to maintain your current physique that you may or may not even be any happier with than if you had stayed natural, and the only way to progress further is to take more compounds and or higher doses, which you'll then need to maintain that new physique, and it just keeps going on and on from there. And that doesn't mean that I'm strictly against PEDs, because I'm not, but most people only think about the physical side effects when there's a whole other mental rabbit hole to consider as well. And that's why I generally recommend that you don't even consider the enhanced route until you're a more advanced lifter, because at least then you'll have a better handle on how this whole game works, not just physically but also psychologically, versus someone who jumps on too early and doesn't actually realize what they're getting themselves into.